Hello everyone. There has been a lot of discussion about the booming semiconductor industry in general everywhere. Even we at Planet Skills have been uploading videos on semiconductor technologies, global semiconductor market trends, some of the concepts of semiconductor, and even experiences and interview preparation strategy for semiconductor jobs. So we thought it would be a great idea to create a short series in which we describe semiconductor job roles and the opportunities that the industry has to offer to you. In this series, we will provide you the details of the day-to-day activities of semiconductor engineers in the various job roles. This would help you take an informed decision about your career in the semiconductor industry. Also, it would help you focus your preparation towards the job roles that you aim for. So, for starters, we also created a video describing the semiconductor front end and the back end job roles. If you haven't watched it yet, we have pasted the link in the description. For this video, let's start with the first front end job role, that is the role of system architects. Customers like you and me have varied demands. Let's take a smartphone for example. Some of the key things that you'll be looking for are a brilliant camera, high processing speed, facial recognition, great storage, and the list never ends. We all know that electronic chips have billions of logic gates. It would be impossible to design a chip of this complexity in one go. So the entire chip is divided into functional blocks. Each block is handled by a separate team. The block architects design the detailed block model for every functionality, while the system architects develop the system level design models. They work closely with individual block architects to integrate and analyze the entire system to meet the functional requirements along with power, performance, and area requirements. So, the role of system architects is like the conductor of an orchestra. The major tasks that are undertaken by a system architect in an SOC design project would be the requirements capture. They work with the product management to get the product requirements summary. Like in the smartphone case, all the customer requirements that the product would support would be given to the architects by the product team. Next is the product analysis. This task involves creating a detailed blueprint of a system's architecture. This blueprint should include estimates for power consumption, performance capabilities, and even the physical size requirements. Additionally, it should also outline how the system will be integrated into its final form, and it should specify the use cases and software workloads that will drive the functionalities. If you don't know what an SOC is, please do watch our video. The link is in the description. Next is the architecture exploration. Once the specifications are understood, the architects must come up with a solution to design the system considering that existing design blocks or IPs can be reused and what additional features need to be added. This is known as architectural exploration. All aspects of functionality such as connectivity, timing, performance are evaluated and validated for confidence in the correctness of the design. The next phase is modeling. Here, more detailed and accurate models are developed to determine if the interconnections and the integration of selected IPs and the communication protocol bus architecture proposed all are in sync to achieve with the functionality expected. System architects use high-level languages like System C to develop these design models. Now that we broadly saw the tasks of a system architect, let's zoom into a smartphone processor design. The main areas of focus for a system architect of a processor would be detailing aspects like the operating frequency, instruction set, the interface protocols, and guiding the designers towards the intended high-level features. We just understood what a system architect does. Now, let's see what you would need to do to become a system architect. Becoming a system architect requires a deep understanding of computer systems and computer architecture, proficiency in high level abstraction languages like System C, and familiarity with block interfaces for efficient integration. And obviously, strong communication skill is required since you will be communicating with the stakeholders, that is, the customers, as well as your block design teams. So, if you're interested in hardware software core design concepts and have good technical knowledge of individual block architecture, this role is meant for you. Usually, this role isn't for freshers. It's mostly for experienced professionals with strong technical knowledge. So, it's usually people with at least 5 or 6 years of industry experience who move to the system architects or the architecture roles. So, that's it for today's video on system architects. Hope you got a brief idea on what system architects do. Stay tuned for more insights into the dynamic roles within the semiconductor industry. Meanwhile, you can post your queries in the comment section or also feel free to discuss about them on our Telegram channel, where we have folks working in the industry to answer your queries. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you. Happy learning.